talking about Chapter 7, Lesson 4, Identifying Parts of Expressions. Our learning objective is you will identify the parts of an expression, then write a word expression for the numerical or algebraic expression. Okay, so this is going to sound like a lot, but all we're doing is taking that number sentence pretty much and writing it into words. So our essential question is, how can you describe the parts of an expression? Let's look at unlock the problem. At a gardening store, seed packets cost $2 each. Martin bought 6 packets of lettuce seeds and 6 packets of pea seeds. The expression 2 times 6 plus 7 represents the cost in dollars of Martin's seeds. Identify the parts of the expression. Then write a word expression for 2 times 6 plus 7. Okay, so first we're going to describe those parts. Identify the operations in the expression. All that means is to identify what we're doing. Okay, so multiplication and the other sign is addition. The part in parentheses, okay, that shows the sum. Okay, so when we're adding, it's the sum. Of 6 and 7. The sum represents the number of packets of, okay, go back, what are we looking at? Packets of lettuce. Seeds plus the number 7 of pea seeds. One of the factors is 2, because we have 2 times. The other factor is the sum of 6 and 7. Because if we were to solve this problem, we would take 2 times and we would add 6 plus 7. Okay, so we take 6 plus 7, which is 13. So we would be multiplying 2 times 13, which is what we're talking about with factors. Factors are the numbers that we multiply. The product represents the cost per packet items, the number of each type of packet Martin bought. Okay, because it says the expression represents the cost in dollars of Martin's seeds. Okay, so that's how we know that the product represents the cost. That's what that problem was saying. Per packet times the number of each type of packet. Okay, so a word expression for 2 times 6 plus 7 is the product of 2 and the sum of 6 and 7. Okay, notice when I read it, just reading it to myself, I said 2 times 6 plus 7. Okay, but we need to use more math vocabulary, so that's why we're going to change it into the product. Okay, because product is when we multiply. The product of 2 and the sum, which is adding, of 6 and 7. So in these answers, you guys need to really make sure that you're using that math vocabulary. Okay, the terms of an expression are the parts of the expression that are separated by an addition or subtraction sign. A coefficient is the number that is multiplied by a variable. Okay, so this expression here, right below where I just read, 4k plus 5. The expression has 2 terms. Okay, terms are an expression. Our terms are the parts of the expression that are separated by addition or subtraction sign. So 4k is a term and 5 is a term. The coefficient of the term 4k is 4. Okay, the coefficient is a number that is multiplied by a variable. So k is our variable because we don't know what that is. So 4 is the coefficient. So 2 new terms for you to remember. Okay. Example, identify the parts of the expression, then write a word expression for the algebraic expression. It's kind of the same thing we just did. So 2k plus 8. Identify the terms of the expression. Okay. The expression is the sum of, how many terms do we have there? We have 2k and 8. There's only one addition or subtraction sign, so there can only be two terms. The terms are, they gave us 8. Our other term is 2x. Okay, when it's considered a term, we have to keep those together. The first term is the product of the coefficient. Coefficient, remember we said, is attached to the variable, so it's 2, and the variable is x. The second term is the number 8. A word expression for 2x plus 8 is 8 more than the product of 2 and x. Okay, so we have 8 more because we added that on to the product of 2 times x. (3a minus 4b). Identify the terms in this expression. So we still have two terms because there's only one subtraction sign. The expression is the difference okay, so the difference, if we see subtraction, we know difference. Okay, so then the two terms, the terms are 3a, have that there, and 4b. Describe the first term. The first term is the product of the coefficient, because it's attached to the variable, in the variable a. The second term is the product of the coefficient 4, and the variable b. The word expression for the algebraic expression is the difference of 3 times a and 4 times b.